Well, it's August 17th. I got the rancher out today. Kind of a hot and humid day. It's not too bad in the woods though. It's a little bit cooler, you know. But trying to take a ride up here. I'm over here on the Watkins Trail. I'm gonna ride up the way here and see about the fallen pine tree a couple of weeks ago when I was over here on the Old Yellow riding, and I knew I'd need the winch on the rancher here to move it. That is, if somebody else hadn't already moved it out of the way. But we'll take a ride up here and see. Still on the path. I mean, you can get around it like we did the last time, but I just figure since I got the winch on here, I'd drag it on out of the way. Spider webs all up inside my helmet. Oh, let's see here. Try and get the right angle on this thing here so I can just pull it one time. And we'll back up over here. That. Well, I've got my winch cable around this pine here. Hopefully I'll be able to kind of just pull it to the side enough and get it off the trail. I'm going to back up just a tad bit. I don't have a whole lot of room back there to go, but alright. I'll mash the front brake instead. See what I can do, backing up a little bit. Yeah, that worked pretty good. Actually broke it right there. And I know I'm not supposed to hook this around on steel cable, so I'm aware of that, you know. But for the sake of time, I just did it this way. See if I can't put a little tension on it as it spools up. Duke wants to ride along with my cable there. Alrighty, put my little strap back on. Ready to rock and roll again. Ooh, I mean it's hot out here. I'm sweating up a storm. I can get out of here. Yep, that took care of that. Yeah, I'm just cruising at this tobacco field over here, the end of the Watkins Trail, over here where they were doing all that logging. Yeah, it's about time for them to start harvesting the tobacco now. I got one of the tobacco pickers sitting up here. Picks it, a man drives it, and it picks tobacco leaves on its own. Yeah, it got, sun was out real strong. It's gotten kind of cloudy now. Yeah, taking a ride down the sawdust path now. As wet over here this week as it was last time I rode. We didn't have as much rain this week, so things have had a chance to dry out a little bit more. When I was back there moving that tree off the Watkins Trail with the winch, when I first pulled up, it was, I don't know, about 50 yards ahead of me, I guess it was. A whole herd of deer were crossing the trail, but I know the GoPro didn't pick it up. But a bunch of big ones, looked like all does, but it's hard to tell for sure. I don't know if any of you know about that, not that it's really a subject to be all that interested in, but Anyway, for those of you who don't know, that's coyote poop right there. It always has that white color to it because I guess based on their diet around here, eating a lot of possums and things like that, have a white fur, and coyotes are real bad around here about getting people's sheep and small animals and stuff like that. So I know they're around here, and I've seen them before, on occasion. They mainly come out at nighttime. That's the first time I've ever seen any on the Watkins Trail here, though. Usually I don't see it over here. Most of the time over there on the back side of the farm, I see more of it over there, though. But yeah, I'm still cruising around over here on the Watkins Trail and the Sawdust Path. It's nice and cool over here in the woods since the sun kind of went behind the clouds. As long as I'm moving along, I'm not really doing a whole lot of sweating, so that's been pretty comfortable out here. I just figured, I'd cruise over here for a little while. Every once in a while you'll see deer out there in that grassy area out in the woods there, but I hadn't seen any out in that particular spot. I've seen a lot in the other areas. I was going down one part of the Watkins Trail, kind of coming up on the back side of where the Watkins Pond is at, on the other end of it, and it was a big white-tailed deer hopped out right in front of me. I didn't have the camera on, though. I mean, that thing was flying too, boy. It soared across the path and disappeared in the next section of woods over there. I didn't even see it again after that. Yeah, I just rode up here to the edge of the Watkins Pond, just taking a look. Yep. The blue heron was sitting right there in the water, flew over that way to the other side over there. He must live over here all the time. I see him just about every time I come over here. Somebody's underwear on that tree branch right there. Oh boy. Water's got a real musty odor to it today for some reason. Usually it doesn't stink. I don't know what the deal is today. Yeah, it's real fishy and musty smelling. Dang. It's rough. Tobacco's turning golden, which means it's time they start picking it here soon. Smell the ragweed growing out here in these tobacco fields real strong too. there at the swamp. Not really any flow coming under the culvert there. Taking a ride over here at the duck pond on the farm here. Water levels dropped down quite a bit in it. That rock's exposed again over there. Ducks are sitting over there on the bank. I'm just going to turn around here. Go back the other way. Yeah, just cruising around on these tobacco fields back here behind the farm. Some healthy plants out there, I tell you. Earlier this week, they came back here and sprayed it. It was so strong, that spray, you couldn't even hardly stand it. To be outside, it was just to keep the it's a pesticide they have to spray on there. Otherwise, these things they call the suckers will get on there and just eat the plants all up. And I mean, they literally eat the whole leaf away. So the farmers have to spray that on there, but that's some strong stuff, I'm here to tell you. You can't really smell it now, but it was earlier in the week. First couple of days of the week, it was so strong, it couldn't even hardly be back here around it. Stroll down here to the creek. I doubt there's much going on in it. Like I said, it hadn't rained really enough to amount to anything this week. Yeah, I can see it from here. It's not anything. Just some stagnant water sitting down there in it. Starting to get darker earlier now too. Since we got in the month of August now, so that's about 8:07 p.m. right now. You see the sun's going down. Or has went down. It's starting to get dark. Yeah, tons of algae and aquatic growth on that big pond right there. A lot of that's probably got to do with the fertilizer runoff. I don't believe there any. I don't believe that pond was ever stocked with fish either. Not that I know of. That these other ponds around here have fish in them. I don't know that one does. It's got that one's Got a ton of frogs in it right there, and a little water hole. But this big pond up on top of the hill is an old one. I know it's got fish in it. I've seen people fishing in it before. But it's been here ever since way back. Old washout, still got some moisture in it. Riding through the little spillway here. Not really anything flowing through there, just stagnant water in the bottom. Climb up here on this pond dam. Yeah, that's the big pond I was telling you about that has fish in it. Yeah, I want to take the time and thank all the subscribers again. You know, I know it's a lot of new subscribers that have come on here lately, and I just want to say thanks for subscribing to my channel, and glad you're enjoying the videos, and thanks to all the loyal subscribers that have been there since the beginning. And I enjoy the nice comments, you know, that you guys leave on my videos. I sure do appreciate it. It's been nice over the years, you know, getting to know people and you know, connecting with people all over the world, you know, and that's been awesome, you know. But that's all about do it for this ride. Like I said, it's starting to get dark here, and kind of got a later start today anyway. Rode 14 miles, 13.7, basically 14 miles today. It'll be 14 time I get up there to the barn. Well, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.